We missed our way several times, but we have a story to tell, so we endured. This ghetto was in the news recently when officials of Lagos State government arrived with their bulldozers to dislodge them. It was the third time in 3 years this was happening. In the last 2 demolitions, the people came back. In this last one, despair is taking over hope, but some are rebuilding. In Lagos, you hear so many places. Probably you are more familiar with places like Victoria Island, like Agege, like other places. But there are places also like Otodo-Gbame where we are. Otodo-Gbame is a place of over 3 million shanties. There is no better house in this place. Every house you see is a shanty. And of course, they have close proximity to highbrow areas of Lagos. So, in a life like that, it is very difficult for those settlements to stay. When the law especially wanted to have the place where you can build a highbrow building. So, the place of over 3 million shanties is now a shanty. All the houses have been brought down. And this is the picture. But then it is also the story. When we arrived at the place, we first had to pay homage to the dons of the ghetto. This is no place to joke with the law. And many of the subjects do live a high life. So you have to obey order. You may be confused as much as I am that this is an open space with no traces of serious life activity in it. Truly it is now. 3 months ago it was not. The remaining residents of this area say more than 3 million people have stayed in this measured space, and they live their life truly different. In the period before the last demolition of this place, there exist clear demarcations in the residency of this ghetto. It is a master stroke that the communities that have been linked here, all in Lagos, they divide themselves as Cotonou and Nigeria. Actually, this is the demarcation line. This line, this place. So actually, I have a friend, Jacob. Jacob, come please. Jacob, we are talking about demarcation. Okay, sir. You're saying this line is this demarcation is showing us what?
Yes, between anybody that is coming here and enter this side is from Togo or Cotonou. It's called Gbame community. Okay. Otodo-Gbame community. Okay. Why people they are entering this side? Okay. From this side is called MTM. It's from Nigeria. Nigerians.
As a reinforcement, Otodo-Gbame is a settlement of the people of Cotonou. They are a fishing community who established this settlement over 100 years ago. Here they not only established their homes and their businesses, they also established their culture. Needless to say, the demolition consumed all of that. On the other side, which is called back of MTN, were Nigerian residents, people from all over Nigeria who come to Lagos to hustle, but lacking a decent place to stay and with no realistic view of what business to do, and no capital and no skill. So they find a welcome residency in the back of NTN. That was the scenario. This tightly-knit neighborhood of back of MTN and Otodo-Gbame were going about life together in good spirit until when a lover pair put them on collision course. They never came out of it.
The kills, according to what we heard, they said is a woman. The woman started the problem. So that is the truth behind everything. Woman is a woman that started this problem.
Woman? Yeah,
woman.
Say somebody, tell me the story. I would love to hear this story.
The story is very, very long.
No, cut it short.
Actually, chairman over there, the chairman over there, the girl was his girlfriend, and there was a very small boy here in MTN. The both places are different places, so they have demarcation. So everybody are controlling their area. You get. So a small boy in this place was dating the girl, and that chairman there, look at the small boy. That this boy is too small for him to follow my babe, as what causes the fight. So he beat the boy, stabbed him to coma, and people in this place say they can't accept. So they react.
It was an epic finale. that this community of 3 million people, as they say, will be demolished on the aftermath of a fatal clash between the neighboring settlements over a woman. The demolition itself was not short in theories. Many believe that Lagos State government actually had a mind to collect the place, to develop it. The bloody clash was enough excuse to unleash the bulldozers.
They take the people of this place on our way. They just came one day and started destroying everywhere.
It was just one day?
Yeah. They didn't tell anybody to arrange or to move or we'll take you to somewhere else. No. They just came and started destroying everywhere, chasing people, shooting guns.
Okay. So there are gunshots and all?
Yeah, gunshots.
It's like a movie?
Yeah, it's like a movie. Very big movie, man. But it's reality, man.
So what did you do? What was your first reaction?
First reaction, we don't have anything to do now. We can't fight the cartel Legushi and his government. We can't fight them because they came with police, they came with soldiers, Mopo, Uyabo, OPC. So there are too many for people to handle. So everybody just started running.
Do not ask me where all the people go. I sought to find out myself. I couldn't get a realistic answer. There is a new life building on now at this place, though, and it did not lose its ghetto touch. Forget about its proximity to the highbrow area of Lagos State. Otodo-Gbame has never looked anything better than what it looks like now. Pictures of shanties, places where you can scarcely imagine human beings can stay there, but they are. And obviously, you can't conceive the kind of culture that has been created around this area. But then, of course, as the people have gone, the bigger question now is, where do they go to from here? There are still a population of the dwellers of the ghetto who came back after the demolition. There are some that didn't go to anywhere, apparently because there is nowhere to go. They built a structure of plank and leather as a convenience to sleep the night. The whole environment is waterlogged, and it may be worse in the coming month. It is raining cats and fowl in Lagos now.
Clothes, all my brother must go everything inside motor a day because anytime these people feel come break or here like this. See my house there for that place. I build my house for them. I let skeleton, no money to take finish. All my clothes, everything there inside that Ghana must go. Inside motor, that fan go with that place. I work for the place, so don't give you the work. I give you the work.
Congestion is the order of these places of abode. In a room, 7 to 10 people can put together. This is not entertainment or convenience, it is survival. How do you
in a room, we sleep like 4 or 5 in a rooms. But me, I stay with my girlfriend. We are like 6, and we can't chase them to go and sleep outside because outside there is so very, very dangerous. So we sleep together inside the room. Some people, they just, stand and in a chair. So that's how they live life over here.
Stand in a chair?
Yes, stand in a chair or sit down. That's how they live life here. Although there is no bed, yes. We sleep on that sand. When you see a canopy, that's when we put it on the floor and just lay our head.
Rain?
When rain fell, like yesterday when rain fell, thank God that it was around that morning time, which is if it is in the midnight, we are going to come outside because even the outside and inside is not different.
To find a room here, in whatever structure, is in fact a kind of blessing. Many put up in open spaces. The issue to me actually is, why do these people find it difficult to go back home? There is the story of Oluwakemi Akintende. When the demolition occurred, she did not move an inch. She had seen her accommodation demolished 3 times now, and 3 times she was rebuilding. Oluwakemi is on her own now. No money, no work, no husband, and 2 children to look after, all born in a ghetto. But you don't get a place to go back near as they break now, you don't go to anywhere.
I don't go anywhere. I get village, but I don't go because of money.
Okay, which village you get from?
Now, Osun State.
Osun? What is the name of the village?
Ilesha.
Ilesha. Okay. So what you do work here? What do you do?
Before I never break house, I dey cook. But after I break house, I don't do anything again.
You know to do anything again?
Because of it, don't lost our load too much. They did tifa.
Okay, the thing when you carry the weir and when you carry the cook food.
Yes, they don't tifa.
So how you dey feel?
I no get money buy another one now.
Okay, so now you know the work. How you dey chop?
So now God do now.
Okay. So what is
now only me with my husband.
Oh, your husband?
9 days here. But then they fight him, they don't go. They don't leave me for a year.
So the husband not there here?
He not there here.
They fight him and he left the place?
He don't go in house, in village.
Where is his village?
Nah, Ajegunle.
We arrived this place around 9 in the morning. It was the time when all the guys here to use their time are getting up from sleep. Things of brushing, breakfast and bathing were all over. I caught up with one of the late traders, Jacob, a tipman from Benue State, and he has a story. When you talk of Otodo-Gbame, residents of Otodo-Gbame, my friend Jacob here is a person who can give you first-class information. He's from Benue State, obviously, but he has stayed here for over 5 years. So all the development that have been taking place over the first 5 years here, Jacob here has been a witness. Now, he's still here, months after the place has been demolished. I wonder what his experience is. Jacob, what was it like? You stayed here 5 years, right?
Yes, sir.
And then all of a sudden there is demolition. What was your experience like? Tell me what happened?
Yeah, suddenly we were in and we saw bulldozers and truck drivers in. They now drive us away. They were like destroying everything. So we ran away.
Did they tell you they were coming before or they did not tell you?
No, there was no awareness for us to like put our things in order at all. Nobody told us that they are coming to like destroy the place.
Okay, now tell me about this place. This place are you paying rent or something like that?
No, I am on my own.
Yeah.
I came to work in Lagos.
What work are you doing?
I'm a dispatch rider, delivering expert.
Okay, so for mails? Mails, latest?
Yeah, express, yeah.
Yeah, latest, yeah. The latest. Which company?
I formerly work with Guru Express.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not, because of the incident. I was like, my contract was like terminated.
Yeah.
I couldn't meet up with my company, so my contract was terminated.
I hope you will not mind how Jacob is looking like. He's just coming back from the bus. I just want to intercept him. Maybe when he enters his room, he may not be able to speak to me again. But he told me that he has been here 5 years and he has not been paying any rent. Now the question is, who gave him the place? Who gave you this place, Jacob?
Yeah, there is no, anywhere you go, there is people that lead. So we have people that lead here. Okay. But I don't think
But you erected a structure here?
It was not a rent.
You built this place?
Yeah, I built it on my own.
You get a space and you build it? Okay, on your own, or somebody gave you the place?
Somebody gave me showed me the place that I should take this place and make use of it.
Okay. Yeah. Did you pay him or is just?
No, it was not paying. It was not paying. We have a leader, so we can decide what to do.
Okay. Clearly, Jacob has no mind to go back home now, and he has no job. You are still remaining after the demolition. Why?
Because I came from a long place, so just to put myself in order and find another way to like live.
Okay, but don't you think you can't go, if you are working and you're getting paid? Don't you think you can get a decent place and stay?
Actually, that is what everybody is going after. That is what every man's target. Yeah. Every man was.
But what is happening? You are not going there yet.
And things are not working out well. Things are not going well. As in,
you are not being paid in your dispatch business?
No, I was not. As in, I was sacked based on I couldn't make up with my target because of the incident. So
apparently you are not working now.
I'm not working now.
So you are hustling.
I go on the street. I also keke marwa.
Okay.
Yeah, I drive and tricycle.
Okay. Environment like this is not short of characters. Fight is not uncommon. There are also young and focused dreamers who crave for a break. People like my friend Glenn and his friend Abayomi. They are a musical duo, yet without a single musical instrument. No assured place of abode, but they have kept their dream alive. You see your father?
Gapara, na shigo sun leka ga ni ne maleka, ni ne yaran sarki, ni ne taki ya lambu, bana yin juju, kuma ni bana chitu.
Okay, one rap again. Julie stuff football, you to my Pologbon yeah, I've rapping place, but yet I never got the fame. But one day now some do my project go turn fame. From around with that film, but yeah, my star go soon.
This is the place these people call home. Obviously, this man tells me that he has a studio of his own where he records and he has so many songs to his credit. Yeah. But obviously, let me show you where he lives in Otodo-Gbame. Oh yeah, let's go.
This is the house, you know what I'm saying? This is where we manage.
Larry, come in, follow me, let's see.
We know it's gonna be better someday. God is gonna make it happen. These are beautiful bed, you know what I'm saying? To kicks, nigga, according to your size. You don't know me, nigga. Me, you're baptized.
My grandpa, my flow, people call me the legend. I appreciate and my music is more than assets. I'm a good for me bad boy. You know I see me to get with you like when me on my limb. What?
Out from Blend's cabin, I was confronted with the pictures of movement. Many were coming in as some were going out. There were also glimpses of light picking up. There were also glimpses of Blessing Numdu as she hurries to finish her morning brew of brukutu in time for the emerging residents. Blessing Mundu turns out to be a lively person who has no immediate agenda to go back home in Langton Plateau State.
The day that they're scattering this place, see where I park my lots and my children, we manage ourselves there because by then there is no water.
Okay.
So we manage there for good 1 week before I can't knock this one again.
Okay, now is what you are doing necessary? Why don't you go back home? You are from where?
I'm from Plateau State, Langton local government.
Okay, so why don't you go back to Langton? What do you get here is too much.
I don't have transport. And if I reach my village, I don't have money to do business there. That is why I still manage myself here.
There is an interesting dimension to staying on the Nigerian side of Otodo-Gbame. All of the residents were given the land free to stay for as long as they like. However, none of the people that allot the land have ownership of it, but they charge fees from the builders. It is such a precarious life.
I pay some things.
What did you pay?
I paid the money that I used to buy this place and knock it.
Yeah.
It reached 26.
26,000?
Yes.
You pay it once or you pay it every week?
No. As I buy the place, they sell them for me for 5,000.
Okay.
I give them 5,000 and I still buy some drink for them, for the agro.
Okay.
After that, I use money to buy plank, trampoline, nail and this. That is why I calculated everything is 26,000 plus.
Okay, so they give you the land, you give them something, the people that give you the abelo that give you something, and then on your own you buy the planks, you buy the nails to build the structure which you are in here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so from that you are not going to pay anything?
No, I will not pay anything again.
Okay, you're not paying anything again?
Yes.
So you continue to stay for 1 year, 6 months?
Yes.
Isaac Mothers is the secretary of the young men that constitute themselves as patron of the land, with the responsibility to allocate land or refuse it.
No. Everybody are just staying here free.
Okay.
But you stick to the law. No stealing, no fighting. Just live and enjoy yourself, that's all.
As I was transiting from one section of Otodo-Gbame behind MTN to the main Otodo-Gbame, I observed that the people behind NTN do not have clean water to drink or to bath. This is a picture of it. I think it is the grace of God the water did not kill them. On my way out, I met this community who are from Kiana in Nasarawa State. They are all women and entrepreneurial. I cooled myself a cool zobo drink I bought from them before I confront their leader. Weeks after the demolition of Otodo-Gbame, there are still family, there are still community, there are still people that insist on staying in that place. Well, they are just making time, because what they mostly tell me here is that when the demolition comes again, and one where they are sitting is finally being overtaken by the bulldozers of the Lagos State government, they may decide to move. But many of them are saying that they are moving anywhere because they don't have alternative places. Now, the situation is, it's not only the people that are right from here in Lagos State that are not moving. There are also people that are coming from fantastic distances, like these people that are coming from Nasarawa State. These are Anguru Shawara and Tintini. Why didn't you go? Why didn't you move? Look at me now. I crossed the line to the main Otodo-Gbame. Unlike back of NTN, these people have completely been forced out. They built their houses on top of water. Only the stakes that used to carry their floating houses remain now. You may not believe the pictures you are seeing, but obviously these are pictures of houses, pictures of the people of Otodo-Gbame in Lagos. The people of Otodo-Gbame were fishermen, and they built their houses on top of water, and they have been doing so for years, until very recently, when the bulldozers of the Lagos state government came here and demolished their area. Apparently, there were reasons for that, but this is a community of fishermen. The people that used to stay in this place are fairly homogeneous. They speak one language, all come from Cotonou, have the same culture, and are occupationally one. They all are fishermen. My brother Jacob Appiah here was a resident of Otodo-Gbame at one time in his whole life before he left. Actually, when the demolition took place, Jacob here was not there. But he can give you experiences, he can give you history, of what this place is like. But Appiah, how was this place like before you leave? How was it really like?
And
yeah,
you know, actually, these people are very wonderful people.
Okay.
In their life. The way they live their own life is different with Nigerians. They constructed their house on top of the water. Okay. They stayed there, do their fishing, use canoe to do their fishing, and come back and enter their house.
Which water do they use to do the fishing? This river where I see outside here?
Yes, sir, this very river.
Which river is that?
And let's say it's the ocean branches.
Okay.
These are the ocean branches.
Okay.
You know, Lagos surrounded by water.
Okay.
So
that's what they do.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm just taking a closer look at Otodo-Gbame and just imagining how they live their life. It is true that in this place you see, where you see this water, this is where they all had their houses, and where they had their schools, a fisherman's school obviously, and then of course this is where they had their hospitals and all other places. In fact, everything they needed about life, they have it in these places, and you can see the place is in ruins now, and ruins in water. That is the perspective actually. Recounting from his stay here, Jacob gave a vivid picture of one cultural aspect of the people of Otodo-Gbame.
Because they get some of their juju that they used to bring it out here in the night for one certain time. And if they bring it out, they don't want any movement at that time, at that particular moment. If they meet you, they will silence you, they will kill you. So
did you experience that?
Yes. One certain time, as I earlier told you, that I was staying here. If they want to bring the juju out, they will announce. So people like us, we develop scared. Then we cannot be able to come out at that moment. You will stay indoor night.
No movement?
No movement.
Juju is coming out?
Juju is coming out.
I just wondered how a generation of people can live a life on top of water like this. Cotonou was not far away from Lagos. The people of Otodo-Gbame may have followed the lagoon to be here. Like the people behind MTN, they do not pay rent. They live their lives out of the mercy of the owners of the land. This is the water the people of Otodo-Gbame fish in for over 100 years. Now that they have moved in, the place has been overtaken only by seabirds and of course the fishes that are just coming. In fact, many of them, as if they know the people out there, are just coming to show their face and go back to the water. And then another question I asked aloud, what do the people who demolish this place plan to do with this place? Actually, I don't know. But for an idea, I think this place looks like a tourist site. The place looks beautiful, and the atmosphere is a kind of serene and cool. I just put up here to sniff the refreshing air coming out of this water environment. Sitting, I saw bits of nets cast, but could not be retrieved, because their owners have been forced out of the residences. We move out to see the open spaces where the people of Otodo-Gbame trade their fish. They still have their net there and their assistants. The whole place looks like the pictures of ruins you operate in scriptures or you see in movies. The abode of the people of Otodo-Gbame was in actual fact in ruins because of a love affair gone bad.
Along a flyway, seasonally, birds migrate often north and south between breeding and wintering grounds. Many species migrate, and these occur naturally on one hand, even though out of necessity compelled by other environmental factors on the other hand. This migration carries high cost in predation and mortality, including hunting by humans. Migration is driven primarily by availability of food. It occurs mainly in the northern hemisphere, where birds are funneled onto specific routes by natural barriers such as the Mediterranean and Caribbean seas. Migration dates back to about 3,000 years. Every year, on the 9th of May, the United Nations celebrate World's Migratory Birds Day to create awareness and promote safety of birds that migrate. During flight, some birds become incapacitated and are unable to continue the flight, which explains why sometimes we wake up to the sight of rare species of birds in our compounds. What are we supposed to do should this happen? Globally speaking, in other parts of the world, value is attached to this species of bird, even though that cannot be said about most African countries, Nigeria inclusive, where these birds are hunted down either for food or sold in the market to make money.
Welcome to Local Color. The rural Nigerian community gives the true picture of the people. Ogidi is a community in Kogi State, north-central Nigeria. Ogidi is 10 kilometers from Kaba. Today we shall take you around Ogidi from dawn to dusk. Enjoy your stay. I am Ijoma Mbono.
Ogidi is an ancient settlement in Kogi State. They are believed to have migrated from Ile-Ife and settled east of Ipowu Mountain.
Ogidi is a Yoruba community. The settler here came from Ile-Ife, as the Ora district puts it. And he was a hunter and a farmer. He came down here right from Ile-Ife to farm and hunt. Then he saw this place and settled. After the settlement, so many other things happened. Because there was war at the fort, and this war was won in Ogidi here. We call it Nupe War. So Ogidi had been in existence for a long time.
The present location of Ogidi, which they have occupied since 1917, is at the base of range of mountains, the chief of which is the Ipowu Mountain. One could feel the air of peace as one enters Ogidi. What immediately catches the eye is the clustering of homesteads, a pointer to the unity and communal existence of the people. Each compound links to another one, and on the same side of the road, you can access all compounds by entering through the first homestead you see. This unity is emphasized as one gets to the community market, which is right at the center of Ogidi. The market has a church at one end and a mosque at the other end. There is therefore absence of strife or religious intolerance. Most families have both Muslims and Christians as kin. Ogidi is an epitome of unity and peace, which is required in every Nigerian community. Early morning in Ogidi is the typical African society, with people doing what they were born to meet in the society. People sweeping. The average African places cleanliness and sanitation above all things. You would be used as a negative reference if you were found not to be neat or your compound dirty at any time. The children are seen washing dishes. The older youths washing clothes or doing similar things. There are the people making akara and iko, which are sold to members of the community and visitors. Domestic animals walk freely. Hunters are seen going to or returning from the bush. In the afternoon, the suya man opposite the mosque displays well-roasted, chocolate-looking, inviting meat. A few compounds away, a woman is frying gari processed from cassava. Ifejola Olorutoba makes gari for sale to support family upkeep. There are fruit trees in the village and fruits are cheap to purchase. This pineapple, for instance, is 50 naira. This size would be over 5 times the cost in many urban areas in Nigeria. Most homesteads in Ogidi have shade trees, and as the tropical sun gets hotter, the elderly are seen seated under the trees in front of the house. A particular two-story building is eye-catching. The ancient design and the fact that the house is still being occupied makes one inquisitive.